We're here at the 5K, the New Jersey Sharing Network 5K. This is one of the first interviews we've done with an entire team, but you are the leader of the team. This is Heather Prutzman, who is the mother of an organ and tissue donor, Joey Savage.
Yes.
First of all, let everybody know, Joey, a special person. 17 years of age, he signs up to be, did you even know he was going to do that?
No, I had no idea. When we went to get his driver's license.
His friend Ryan from boyhood, you know, all the way back, he's laughing. Did you know?
I didn't know, but it sounds like something that he'd
Yeah.
just go for.
He just did it.
Yeah.
Why do you think he did it?
He loves people. He just loved helping people and doing things for people. So I think his mindset was, you know what? If I can help people, if something should happen to me further on in life so they can live their lives to the fullest, you know, because he had such a huge heart, and that's my boy. You know, he decided to sign up. And he asked me a couple of questions when we were in DMV that day when he got his driver's license, and I answered them. And then his nickname is J-Sav, and he's very popular. He's a social butterfly. And he looked at me with a little smirk on his face and said, after all, I am J-Sav.
He was very confident too,
Yeah.
wasn't he?
Yes, not conceited, but confident.
What happened with him?
Joey hit a tree with his car driving home, and he ended up with massive brain trauma on October 12, 2017, and 5 days later they legally declared him brain dead. So organ recovery was the following day, and he saved 4 lives through organ donation.
4 people were saved.
Yes.
But it was even more than that.
Yes, so 126 through tissue donation, including myself.
Including yourself?
Yes.
Talk about that.
So I have a blood and bone marrow cancer, multiple myeloma, and it ate away at the myeloma ate away at the bone marrow in my spine, and I needed major spine surgery. So I called NJSN right before my surgery.
Sharing Network?
Yes, New Jersey Sharing Network in 2019, August, because my surgery was in September. And I talked to Jackie Salvatore, and I said, what are the chances of Joey having any bone left in the bone bank? And it already had been 2 years, and she was blown away, and she said, Heather, I'm going to be honest, bone goes very quickly. So she made a couple of calls.
Because sorry for interrupting, because the demand is so great.
Great, yes, that is exactly right. She called Laura Lee Brown from MTF Biologics, who I'm very dear friends with now. And Laura Lee made a couple of phone calls, and lo and behold, Joey had 3 pieces of bone left in the bone bank, and 2 were a perfect match for me. So my spine surgeon got together with MTF, and they made it work. So Joey gave me my quality of life back, because I could barely walk going into that surgery. So I always say that I had Joey's back for 25 years, and now he's got mine.
Talk about this team. Now, I thought this was the team. You said there are 70 others.
We have about 70 people.
The name of the team is?
Team JSAB 33.
And you guys made this together,
Yes.
right, Ryan? You made that design. Tell everyone what that signifies, that picture.
So Joey was full of life, and he worked in New York City. So when he was coming home one night from work, he stopped, I guess, on the, I'm not exactly sure, but on the Jersey side in front of the skyline.
Looks like Weehawken and something like that. Go ahead.
Somewhere like that. And then he had somebody behind him take the picture of him doing that. So I gave this picture to Ryan and Aaliyah because I wanted them to do his 5th year anniversary of his passing to make it special. And they added and designed all of this with angel wings and the rays of sun coming down. So it looks like Joey's coming and meeting the heavens above.
How great a guy was he?
He was awesome. I mean, I've known him since I was, like she said, 3. Best friends until, you know, to the last moment. So he was awesome. Everybody, he got along with everybody.
Let me ask you something. So you got thousands of people here today at the 5K. There are efforts like this going on around the country, but what would you say? I mean, Joey did it at 17 on his own, told you after when he got his driver's license. What would you say to people who are a little bit reluctant or like, I can't make a difference, or what are the odds that I would need it or someone in my family? And my wife is an organ donor, donated her kidney, and we didn't think that would have happened. We don't think, right?
Right, no.
It'll never happen.
You don't even think about that. I would tell everybody to become an organ and tissue donor because the importance of it is beyond measure. It's just, it helps so many people continue their lives. And I'll give you an example. We're very close with Joey's heart recipient. I thank God every day that we wrote back and forth and we were able to meet him because he's carrying something so precious of my son. And he is so grateful and appreciative to us, his entire family. And at the time of transplant, if he hadn't gotten it, he would have not made it 2 weeks later. That's about how long he had to live.
Joey saved his life.
Joey saved his life, and he was a perfect match in every way. And now Jim has been able to see 2 additional grandchildren. He had 8 going into transplant, and now
Jim, who has Joey's heart.
Joey's heart, right. So they're actually walking with us today. They come every year. Amazing people. So it has helped my healing process, you know, grieving losing the life of my son. But seeing Jim and his continuation because of Joey has been simply amazing.
First of all, congratulations. 5 years, I'm sure you think about him all the time.
Oh, every day.
And like you said, he's got your back.
He does.
And you're helping a lot of people today. Thank you. Thank
you.
all of you.
Thank you very much for having us.
State of Affairs with Steve Adubato is a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation. Funding has been provided by the Russell Berry Foundation, New Jersey Sharing Network, New Jersey's Clean Energy Program, Robert Wood Johnson Foundation, Englewood Health, Johnson & Johnson, MD Advantage Insurance Company, NJM Insurance Group, and by Wells Fargo. Promotional support provided by NJ.com and by Meadowlands Chamber.
Hi, I'm Dr. Sharif Elnahal. Did you know that there are nearly 4,000 New Jerseyans waiting for a life-saving transplant? And 67% of those people are people of color. Just one organ and tissue donor can save 8 lives and enhance the lives of over 75 people. Let's come together to raise awareness in our diverse communities. Donation needs diversity. You have the power to make a difference. For more information or to become an organ and tissue donor, visit www.njsharingnetwork.org.